and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful Texas Safari for the lovely wedding reception for Rose and Justin. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise! Before we begin, I just want to introduce myself. I mentioned Joe Cudillo, and that is my DJ Indo Raja Entertainment. Before we begin, before I introduce the families, I need to feel the energy in the room. Indo, can you play me a beat, please? All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I need you guys to please clap your hands for the beat. Come on. Clap, 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 clap. All right, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, I need you guys to say, yeah. No. I need you guys to say, yeah. Now, I need you guys to say, oh yeah. No. I need you guys to say, oh yeah! All right, on the count of three, all of my party people in the building, I need you guys to scream. Ready? 1, 2, 3! All right. Keep that energy up, ladies and gentlemen. First off, we have the parents of the groom. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Emmy and Lizzie Matthews! gentlemen, I need you guys to please rise from your seats. And if you are standing up, please come forward towards the dance floor. Please come forward towards the dance floor. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are standing in the back, please come forward towards the dance floor. Before I introduce the newly wedded couple, ladies and gentlemen, I have a question. If you believe in love, make some noise. If you believe in love, make some noise. It is my great honor and pleasure to introduce to all of you, as for the first time, as husband and wife, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mr. and Mrs. Matthew.
Traditions, we guys also like to call Mr. Tom Pudnoose as well. Once again, we need John Reggie, Anna Chaco, and Mr. Tom Pudnoose to the front immediately for the Kananaya Traditions. Thank you. Check. Check, check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we are going to have the Nanavili, which is a traditional Kananaya celebratory chant. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have the Nanavili, which is a celebratory Kananaya chant. We're going to have the second Nanavili. The first Nanavili was already done at the church. The second Nanavili is now going to happen right at the entrance doors. So we need all those who are participating in the Nanavili to kindly make their way right at the entrance doors for the second Nanavili. Once again, please make your way right now to the entrance doors. If you are participating, please make your way toward the entrance doors for the second Nanavili. Once again, please make your way toward the entrance doors for the second Nanavili.
Don't worry about it. I busted a button.
Stay inside the ballroom. You're not going outside. We're staying in the ballroom. All right, we're staying in the ballroom, right by the entrance doors, right by that middle pillar in between the doors. Once again, inside the ballroom.
Reverend Joseph Korean.
Let's pray. The name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit, one true Lord. Amen. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the get-together. As we came here to celebrate the wedding of Justin and Aradhana, bless them, shower the blessing upon them, show them their path, guide them in their life, and shower your Holy Spirit upon them so that they will proceed their married life. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the wonderful ceremony. As we are gathered here, bless each and every one of us and guide your children to have a blessed life. Let's pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive our trespasses. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and glory, forever and ever. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, blessed the fruit of thy womb, Jesus Christ. Holy Virgin Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of death. Amen. May God bless you.
All right, everyone. You know this wouldn't be a Kananaya wedding without our Kananaya traditions. All the Kananaya people, can we make some noise here? I think Kananaya people are way louder than that. All the Kananaya people here, can we make some noise? Alright, sounds good. My name is John.
My name is Anna Chaka.
We are technically the nephews of Justin, but realistically he's our Uber driver. So, first and foremost, we're going to set up a bunch of Kananaya or Indian traditions. We're going to start to explain some of them as well. The first ceremony that we're going to start with is the Nilamiram. So, as the newly wedded couple enters the auditorium, the mother and the sister of the groom will joyfully welcome the couple to the family. The mother makes a sign of the cross 3 times on the forehead of the couple with a wet piece of blessed palm leaf. It's a gesture of invoking God's blessings upon the couple and an expression of her happiness for having found the perfect match for her son and a beautiful successor to her. The sister of the groom will hold a lighted lamp and a bowl containing holy water, rice, and a blessed palm piece. The holy water stands for purity, the rice for prosperity, and the blessed palm for sanctity. So, I invite Mrs. Lizzie Matthew, the mother of the groom, along with Julie Matthew, the sister of the groom, to start the ceremony. വെക്കട്ടെന്ന്.
Before continuing with the rest of the ceremonies, the bride and groom will light the lamp. The lighted lamp signifies the presence of the Lord, who is the light of the world. Now I invite Mr. and Mrs. Justin and Aradhana to light the lamp. I also invite both parents of the bride and groom to the stage, Mr. and Mrs. Abby and Lizzie Matthew, and Mr. and Mrs. Simon and Jamo Vardakana.
All right. So the next event that we have is the Headdress, or as Jade Brunick like to say, the Princess sit him down. So for this part, Justin's maternal uncle, Punus Maman, will ask permission from the crowd to seat the groom on the seat. And then Aradhana's maternal uncle, Mr. Tinu Thomas, will ask permission from the crowd to seat the bride. Now these uncles will ask the crowd 3 times, so we need to get you involved as well. But the crowd only gives permission on the 3rd attempt. So can I have Mr. Pundus Maman and Mr. Tinu Thomas please come up to the stage?
Praise be to God. മണവാളനെ മണർകോലത്തെ പിടിച്ചിരുത്തട്ടെ. മണവാളനെ മണർകോലത്തെ പിടിച്ചിരുത്തട്ടെ. എന്റെ പൊന്നനന്തരൻ ജ്യേഷ്ഠനെ മണർകോലത്തെ പിടിച്ചിരുത്തട്ടെ.
മണവാട്ടിയെ മണർകോലത്തിൽ പിടിച്ചിരുത്തട്ടെ. മണവാട്ടിയെ മണർകോലത്തിൽ പിടിച്ചിരുത്തട്ടെ. ഞങ്ങളുടെ പൊന്ന ആരാധനയെ മണർകോലത്തിൽ പിടിച്ചിരുത്തട്ടെ.
The next rite is called the Bridal. The bride's mother gives the couple God's blessings by placing her hands on their head in the form of a cross. I now invite Mrs. Jamo Vardakara, Aradhana's mother, to conduct the ceremony.
Thank you.
bride's mother, Mrs. J. Aradhana, will give the couple a cup of milk with a sliced banana in it. This is to wish the couple a sweet and joyful married life. They both drink from the same cup, indicating that from now onwards, they have become one flesh and no longer have to socially distance. Not yet, not yet. Milk in this context symbolizes serenity, and the fruits symbolize the sacrificial offerings. So I invite Mrs. J. Aradhana, the bride's mother, to do this function.
This next rite is called the Kachatharigam. The bride's maternal uncle, Mr. Tinu Thomas, adorns himself by putting on a headdress, which is one of the 72 honors bestowed on the Knanayaks by King Chairman Perumal. The ceremony consists of symbolic embrace, giving assurance of continued support and protection by the elders of the newly wedded couple. The groom's family presents new clothing to the bride's family as a token of their appreciation of the new alliance the families have made. Now I invite Mr. Tinu Thomas, Aradhana's maternal uncle, and Justin's maternal uncle, Mr. Panus Mammon, to do the honor.
the traditions, and it is a presentation of the mala, or gold. It is customary for the mothers of the bride and the groom to present a gold chain to the newlywed. The bride's mother presents it to the groom, and the groom's mother presents it to the bride, indicating that through marriage, that they have become one of their own. The groom's mother will adorn Aradhana, and the bride's mother will adorn Justin. Mothers will hug and kiss the bride and groom and walk off the stage together. So now I invite Mrs. Lizzie Matthew and Mrs. J. Mo Vadakara to present the mala. Thank you all. That ends the traditional Kannada traditions. Thank you for participating, and let's enjoy the rest of the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause. They did a great job. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, we have a special welcome speech by the parents of the groom. Please help me welcome Abby and Lizzie Matthew. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause.
Let us praise, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ. And thank God for the blessed wedding ceremony, and we are here at our safari ranch to celebrate our children, Justin and Aradhana's wedding. My precious wife Lizzie, and I welcome all Vanagram families and Sanjay's families and all my friends to this celebration. I wish many of our brothers and sisters and nieces and nephews and their families could attend Justin's wedding ceremony. COVID pandemic prevented them from coming from India and Gulf countries. As we celebrate the wedding of our children, Justin and Aradhana Rose, I need to give a brief history of Justin, our eldest son. When he was young, he was very active in football, soccer, and joined Boy Scouts with his cousin Jamie. We spent many years camping in the mountains of New Mexico, middle of Ozark National Forest in Arkansas, wilderness in Oklahoma and Texas. Finally, Justin and Jamie became Eagle Scouts together. He followed his dad's profession of information technology, whereas Julie and Josh chose their mom's profession in the medical field. And Justin is also a Samarono, it's called a singer in the altar, that is the steps of becoming a priest, but he stopped as a Samarono with Jamie. My daughter always complained that she doesn't have a sister as sibling, whereas Justin has Josh. God chose a person for Justin, and Aradhana and Julie became very good friends and eventually become sisters, and we got 2 daughters now. Thank you, Mr. Simon and Jamal Vadakana, for bringing Aradhana Rose in our lives. My beautiful wife Lizzie and Aradhana gel together as mother and daughter, and we are very much blessed and fortunate, and we will heartily welcome Aradhana Rose to Kutil family. The Kutil family hail from Edathua, and we migrate to Alapura and migrate again to Chingavaram. My uncle, Reverend Father K.K. Abraham, is a senior priest in Kenana Archdiocese, and he is the godfather of Justin. Godfather of Justin, and he is praying for Justin since he couldn't come to officiate his godson's wedding. Simon and I talk about a get together in our hometown once we are free from COVID pandemic. Our 3 brothers and sisters and their families, nephews and nieces watch Justin and Aradhana's Chatajam and Mailanji from India and Gulf countries, Canada, and over 230 people watch the program. Aradhana told me that her uncles and their families watch the program. We live stream wedding ceremony and wedding reception. We thank all priests and deacon solemnize the holy matrimony services, including Vicar, Father Abraham Zakaria, Reverend Father Dr. Joseph Mathai, Reverend Father Joseph Kurin, and Reverend Father Shiva Joseph, and Reverend Deacon John Kundus. Also, we thank Justin and Rose, Aradhana Rose, to take marriage counseling organized by our Canada Archdiocese Marriage Council in India. Thank you, Jacob, for conducting all these services today early morning, and all water assistants. Binu Zakaria, Jitu Madakana, Arupundus assisted in the holy services to pray for Justin and Aradhana and all families gathered here. Let me conclude with this psalm we recite at the church. The Lord is good, His mercy is everlasting, and His truth endure to all generations. Thank you, may God bless you all for safe journey here and back to all our destination. May God bless you.
God has been so good to us till this moment. We are so happy today. Thank you all for coming to share the joy with us. Please continue to pray for our children so that we can see good things happening in our lives. We are so proud of you, Justin and Rose, my daughter. I love you so much.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have another special speech by the parents of the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Simon and Jamal Vadakana. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause.
Hi, good evening everybody. My name is Simon Vadakana, this is my wife, and today I proudly announce that I'm the father-in-law of Justin. I have been waiting for this opportunity since last 2 years, and unfortunately because of this COVID, I cannot be the father-in-law. So thank you very much. So, first of all, we want to express our thanks and gratitude to God Almighty for making this day wonderful and extremely joyous. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate Aradhana and Justin and ask God to shower blessing upon you throughout your life. And it is very emotionally I will just. When I was 18 years old, and after completion of my technical education from technical school, I landed in Delhi, the capital city of India, and started to work in a dealership, a vehicle dealership. So there was a car booking campaign, car booking campaign conducted by the dealership, and we received more than 5,000 applications because the car was newly introduced and launched by the manufacturer. And I had to scrutinize all the applications, and my boss, he put on all the applications on my table. And I had to scrutinize each and every application. When I was going through all applications, suddenly I struck one application, and the applicant's name was Aradhana. So I impressed, and I take that name and I put it in my heart. Yeah. So and strongly hoped for a daughter for me to bless with this name. God heard my prayers and blessed me with a baby girl who I named Aradhana on 23rd March 1993. And today she got married. Though this name was unique, she faced a lot of hardships because of her name starts with 2 H, means A-A-R-A-D-H-A-N-A. Whenever and wherever she had an interview, she will be called first. So she used to be very nervous, but all the time I told her to be courageous and faithful to God, as her name itself means worship of God. Her name is protecting her and still today, and she's blessed. My daughter grew up in Delhi as a loving daughter to us and loving sister to Aaron. I watched her develop a very strong and confident personality as she grew up, and she could face many obstacles. I also can see her kind and helping nature of her family, friends, and her patience. I want to thank one special person who is looking down upon us from heaven today, Jamie George. A brilliant girl. She was the roommate of Aradhana when she was studying in the University of Illinois in Chicago, medical school in Chicago. I still remember the day when she said, "Uncle, Justin is the most suitable guy for Aradhana Chechi." I remember that. And she will always keep her happy. She was totally right, and today I realize that she was right, and she must be rejoicing in heaven. Unfortunately, she is not with us today. She passed away last February. She was totally right, and she must be rejoicing in heaven, seeing her Aradhana Chechi marrying Justin Chatton today. We miss her every day. Finally, this is my advice. Finally, this is my advice to the couple. That is, remember the world famous quoting of President of United States, former President of United States, John F. Kennedy. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. I can apply this quote to family life. Aradhana, remember to ask not in what Justin can do for you, but what you can do for him, and vice versa. Now, Justin, after I got married, I returned to Delhi from my hometown. I received a letter from my father. he wanted to advise me about married life. He especially wrote about the importance of the prayer in our daily life. I have ever, the definition of prayer that he wrote in that letter, I have ever heard from anywhere. That definition of prayer is, he especially wrote about the importance of the prayer in our daily life, because the prayer is a weapon against every evil, and it is the source of every goodness. This is the quoting of my dad, my father. So, Aradhana and Justin, remember to keep God in the center of your life, and your life will be blessed with goodness. Today we so happily invite Justin to join our family and became our second son. In addition to being a father-in-law, Justin, I will be your best friend. We wish both of you luck, love you always, and may God bless both of you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a quick announcement. We did find a cell phone, so if anybody did lose a cell phone, please come to the DJ booth and unlock the phone. Okay. Jared and Gijo. Alright, come get your phone. Stop leaving in the bathroom. Alright, before I introduce the next event, when I was walking around the cocktail area, somebody told me something, so I just want to find this out. I didn't make this up. I heard the groom side is louder than the bride side. I don't know. Alright, calm down. Relax. We're not there yet. Calm down. Alright. Justin, are you ready? I need you to stand up real quick. On the count of 3, if you are from the groom side, I need you guys to scream. Ready? 1, 2, 3! Keep it going. One more time. Groom side, scream! Stop. And Rose, I need you to stand up. All right. I better see some chairs throwing, all right? On the count of 3, if you're from the bride side, scream, ready? 1, 2, 3! That's nice. So I was right, the groom side is louder than the bride side. Please don't come after me, I'm just joking. Alright, moving on, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have another special speech by the sister of the groom. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Julie Sarah Matthews.
Julie, Justin's favorite sister. I could talk all night about how awesome my brother is, but I've been limited to less than 5 minutes. I'll try my best and I'll try not to cry during the entire thing. Oh boy, where do I begin? Justin was such a rascal as a kid. He was always getting into trouble at school for making farting noises, talking too much, driving my parents crazy constantly, and also being the biggest jokester of all time. But he was also the firstborn and Darty and Mommy's favorite kid until Josh came around. Our childhood consisted mostly of playing sports, wrestling, playing Xbox, watching every basketball and football game under the sun, and watching The Sandlot at least 100 times a day. Forever. It's no surprise why I was such a tomboy as a kid. I had to keep up with my brothers and pretend to enjoy all the superhero movies that I knew nothing about. To this day, when we go out to watch superhero movies, my brothers dislike sitting next to me because they say I ask too many questions during the movie. As Justin grew up, he was the most outgoing guy. He most definitely got that characteristic from my dad. It's true, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Justin knew everyone and everyone knew him. To this day, I am still referred to as Justin's sister. I thought he was so cool, and I'd often run into his friends at the grocery store, and I'd say, "Hey, are you Justin's friend? I'm his sister." I was so proud to be related to such a cool dude. Justin went through many different phases. He once went through a phase where he'd sing romantic Hindi songs and play different instruments. I'd find the Rosetta Stone for Hindi in his room and wonder why he needed it. Turns out God was preparing him for Rose. With the guidance from my amazing parents, shout out to Mommy and Darty, and for every single prayer my parents prayed for him, Justin has grown into such a kind-hearted man. He is always reliable and more than happy to help. I'll often call him when something is broken at my apartment, if I forgot something at my parents' house, or when I'm sick, he's always ready to take care of me. About a year ago, I had a terrible day at work, and after my long shift, I got into my car, only to realize my car wouldn't start. I cried my brains out, and the first person I called was Justin. One, because I knew he'd pick up, and two, because Darty is always talking to every uncle from church when I need him. Justin picked up probably on the second ring, and I'm not sure he understood anything I was saying while I was bawling. All he said was, "I'll be right there. Just send me your location." This is the kind of guy you want in your life. Rose, I'm so glad my brother is yours. He is top-notch, caring, gentle, reliable, and such a giver. I know he will always take care of you when you feel sick, need help, or need someone to hold you. He's so good at being that person. Rose, you are such a treasure to us. I am grateful I get to finally have a sister. Who would have thought my new sister would look very similar to my mom? From the first day we met, I knew you were something special. You and Justin truly complement each other, and it's evident God had a plan in bringing you two to this day. Rose, you're kind, tenacious, carefree, outgoing, an excellent stylist for me, and an even better eater. I am thrilled that you will eat all of Mommy's Indian food, so she doesn't have to ask me to eat 1 million times a day. We are all so excited you are here with us in Texas. Rose and Justin, look around you and know in the middle of this pandemic, the people around you are here to love, guide, and support you, myself included. Can I hear it one more time? Don't be afraid to ask for support. I also have zero marriage advice for y'all, but I have witnessed a blessed marriage in our parents, Mommy and Darty, and Simon Uncle and J-Mo Auntie. Do whatever they're doing. I love you two so much, and I'm so excited for this next adventure for y'all. To the rest of you, let the good times roll.
Next up, the bride's brother. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Aaron Joseph Vonnegut. Ladies and gentlemen, please give him a big round of applause.
Alright, I know everyone is ready for the DJ. I'm gonna keep it short. So, are y'all ready? Y'all ready? Hey, let's go! Alright, first of all, I know everybody knows me here. I'm the famous guy here. My name is Aaron. I'm the only brother she has. And she's lucky to have me, right? Say yes. Yeah, okay. I would like to take a minute to welcome you all to my sister's wedding and thank you for being here with us to take part in the celebration. Siblings is perhaps one of the most complicated relationships to describe, right? There are so many moments where it feels like we truly hate each other. But at the same time, I can't live without her advising me what to do next. My friends know that. Having seen her at her lowest as well as her potential best, I can honestly say I have never seen her as enthusiastic as she is today. With you, my bro, right there. To her new family, my sister is a caring. Oh, my family right there. Okay. To her new family, Luciani, Emiliano, Josh, Julie, my new sister. To her new family. Hold on, my bad. Okay, let me start over. To her new family, my sister is a caring, wonderful person. Understanding and extremely loving. She goes above and beyond for those she cares about. And so it is absolutely heartwarming to see she has found someone who will do the same for her. That's Justin. I understand you guys are waiting for all the embarrassing stories about my sister at this point, but I think I will skip that because, well, to be honest, my sister still scares me, and I am too young to die. I'm more scared of her than my mom. But I will bring one memory to you guys. The day I purposely broke her finger. Remember that? No, I'll tell you. So one day I broke her finger because we were fighting over a bite of ice cream in India. I'm sorry for that. Okay. Last but not least, Chechi, you will always fill the shoes of my best friend, and I can't wait to cherish all the new memories together. Now with Justin. Hey, I got the best advice for you, alright? Hey Justin, one fair warning, yo. She ain't good at multitasking. Just you know that, yeah. She ain't good at multitasking. Trust me, it's gonna feel like you're talking to a wall. But bear with her, and I know the bond between you guys is stronger than anything. I'm not gonna lie, there were some intense moments where I feared like I'm losing my best friend, but fortunately, it does not feel that way at all right now. It feels like I'm getting a brother that I never had, and I have no doubt he will get along just like a real brother. We're gonna get along just like real brothers. My sister has always made great choices, but I am certain you're the best one out there. I'm delighted to welcome you to the Wanagra family. Hey, Wanagra family! Say yeah! Our family, and I hope you are. I'm delighted to welcome you to the Wanagra family, and I hope you are as excited as we all are. With that, I wish you to have the times of your life by each other side. I wish upon your very happiness, and I hope guys prospers, flourish, and to grow a bond that is magical. Thank you. Hope you guys have a memorable night. And I have one more advice for you. No matter what, she's always right. No matter what. Happy wife is happy life.
Another special speech by the brother of the groom. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Joshua Matthew.
Good evening, everyone. So my name is Joshua Matthew, and I'm Justin's younger, better looking brother. So Justin had the pleasure of meeting me in the 90s. Since then, we've been on a lot through surviving family trips to India, going to Disney World, and sitting around watching the Texans, Rockets, and having the Astros family watch parties. The year they won the World Series, and they might even win again this year. Let's go, Astros! Now let's take a trip out memory lane. First and foremost, Justin, thanks for taking all the whoopings for Julie and I while we ran hid. Justin, do you remember the backyard Olympics we held with all of our cousins? I was a little brutal, but it was still good times. That was kind of the theme of our childhood. Growing up in church, there weren't many kids my age, so I tag along to hoop and play basketball with Justin and the older church guys such as Jobin, Marvin, and Ryan. They didn't have to let me hang out with them, but they always welcomed me. Probably because Justin wanted someone to play basketball with at home. You know, train me up, make me better than him. Our basketball games at home were straight up caveman stats, literally. We never played in basketball shoes. We always played barefoot on our driveway hoop. He knew I was soft, and I would whine to my dad, and whenever he would foul me, because, I was a better shooter, but he was a brick wall. And I had no chance of guarding him, because he'd run right through me. Every so often, when I would score on him easily and start chuckling and laughing at him, he would get mad and get right up into me in the next play, and it was the scariest thing. There was like steam coming out of his ears. I was actually terrified. Thanks to all those years of tough love, now I can kick Justin's butt in any of these sports. It also made me realize I needed to start lifting weights. I'm serious, this guy was an actual steamroller. Speaking of lifting weights, once in a while I would tag along with him whenever we went to the YMCA. Whenever we went to the weight room, he'd always keep adding plates with a leg and bench press. I was like, is this too much? And in my head, I'm like, no way. But I already knew the next day how sore I was going to be. But I just did it because I don't want to give him the satisfaction of knowing that I couldn't keep up with him. By the way, how do you guys like the outfit? Do you think I'm pulling it out well? I gotta thank Justin for the fashion advice, because growing up, I used to always wear comfortable clothes like sweatpants and basketball shorts. And he'd always look at me like, what's wrong with this kid? I can't tell you how many times we were ready to leave,
and I'd be wearing like a basketball shirt and shorts. He's like, "You're wearing this?" Then he'd go into his closet, grab a nice pair of shirts and jeans, and be like, "No, you're wearing this." That's just a guy Justin is. Now, Justin was a man in high school. He was a triple threat. He could sing, he could dance, and had ambition to be a high school model. I still remember going to Asian Explosion and seeing how hyped your class got, watching you dance and then sing. It was definitely a cool experience to see everyone cheering for my brother. Rose, you're definitely his muse, so I'm sure he'll be serenading you from time to time. Thank goodness he's actually a good singer, so imagine he was terrible. Justin, you were given the most pressure being the oldest during your college and adult years. You went through your own obstacles and struggles to find the path you were meant for. And seeing you do that definitely having to pave the way for Julie and me. I remember one day hanging out at home when Justin randomly texted me, "Hey, do you want to go out to eat and meet your sister-in-law?" He could have stopped there, "Do you want to go out to eat?" because I was already down. I love food. But I remember the whole car ride over, me and Julie were so nervous, and I had no idea why. All of you know Justin is not the quiet one, that's usually me. But during this dinner, he was definitely the quieter one. Because he was probably hoping me and Julie got along with Rose, and we definitely did. It's definitely different seeing Justin in a new light now with Rose. Usually as the oldest, Justin tends to get his own way, but there's nothing, and I mean nothing, that I enjoy more than seeing Rose put Justin in his place. And I'm looking forward to seeing that way more often. All joking aside, seeing you together is inspiring. Justin, you're the family handyman and IT support for all of our questions. You don't hesitate to help other people and put others first. You never ask for anything in return. But on behalf of everyone you've gone out of your way to help, myself included, I want to say thank you. I know we don't always say it, but we appreciate everything you've done for us over the years. Thank you for always being there for me. From always paying for me growing up, to turning the car around to go back home, when I tell you I forgot my ID to go to a bar. To just everything you've done for me. I know you'll spoil Rose too, but you deserve to be spoiled too. And I see that when you guys are together. Rose, I want to thank you for choosing Justin. You really got a husband with a big heart who will go through thick and thin for you. And you'll never have to look for him because he'll always be by your side. I know the move to Houston hasn't been the easiest, but you got a great husband to come home to every day after a long, hard day at work. And I'm sure he'll cook for you and cheer you up. And he'll listen to you for hours and hours talk about your day. I can't wait to see your journey now as a married couple and as you start your own family. Now, I don't have any experience on what it's like being married, but some advice I've heard from people whose marriages are the strongest is to pray together every night, love each other even when you find each other very irritating. Justin is very irritating sometimes. Yeah. I remember this day and feeling for the rest of your life. I ask that everyone gathered here today to continue to pray for Justin and Rose as they begin this new chapter of their lives. And with that, I ask everyone to raise a glass to toast to Justin and my new sister Rose as they start their life together, and Mr. and Miss Matthew. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the toast by the best man. So please help me welcome Jamie Bunroos.
First of all, I want to thank the MC for doing a great job and for introducing me. And I want to give a congratulations to Justin. Justin, well done. I really mean that. I really didn't think that you would pull off your emergency diet. It worked. It worked better than mine. And I checked with him before. He said it was okay to make fun of him. But seriously, I want to congratulate the couple. I mean the couples. Ebi Uncle, Lissaji, Simon Uncle, Jay Molanti. In this whole week, out of this whole wedding party, I think Ebi Uncle and Simon Uncle have been the happiest I've seen, somehow, more than the bride and the groom. But well done to the parents. You have gotten rid of one each. All jokes aside, thanks to the wedding party, parents, siblings, elegant bridesmaids, the dapper groomsmen, all the coordinators, and of course all the guests here today. And of course, a real sincere congratulations to the gorgeous bride and the lucky groom. Justin, you really are lucky. And Rose, I want you to know that I think we all, the extended family, are also lucky to have you as part of the family as well. But I gotta give you a little warning. See, my sister Ginny, she recently tore her rotator cuff. And of course, she goes to Justin for advice. Now, if you don't know, Justin has the body of an old man. I don't know how many times he's injured his knees, shoulders, joints. I don't know any part of his body that he hasn't injured. He's pretty much the one you go to if you want to get advice on how to treat your injuries. The weird thing is he never learned because it's almost every other week he's getting hurt again. But you know what, Justin? At least you got a physical therapist wife now. So she can put you back together and you'll save on the medical bills. So my sister goes to Justin, but then she remembered Rose, and she contacts her instead. Rose, you must have given some great advice, because she said, Rose is a smarty pants. She's got a good head on her shoulders. So I gotta give you a little warning, because everyone likes a free medical consultation, and you're gonna get all kinds of requests now. It's just gonna come flooding in. You probably should share your Cash App, Venmo, something like that. So, I want to get to the good stuff, start making fun of Justin a little bit. He's my first cousin, and we pretty much grew up together, only 1 year between us. We have a lot of good memories, a lot of funny ones. Justin used to have this problem. He used to stare at the TV like there was nothing else in the world. His mouth would be open, his eyes would be glazed over, and you couldn't get his attention. We have this home video of me yelling in his face, shoving him, and you couldn't get his attention whatsoever. He was in a different world. I thought he had gotten over this problem, but the thing is, I've noticed you look at Rose that way. But at least you learned to close your mouth. There's that saying, find someone who will look at you like there's nothing else in the world. Rose, you got that in Justin. He really loves you. He's a real blessing. And I mean that, Justin. You're a blessing to me too. I thought about making this one long roast because that just comes naturally. But see, the thing is, Justin would have been fine with it. Because somehow, some way, if you're his friend, and I'm sure all the groomsmen will agree with me, you always end up laughing with him. He's never laughing at you. He includes you. Somehow he pulls you in and smooths things out. He's that kind of friend whose $1 million smile is always welcoming. I think he's always been that way. He just immediately connects with people, and he's concerned about them and wants to lift them up. My sister Jennifer used to babysit all the Matthew kids, Justin, Julie, and Josh. She said Justin was the best. For a lot of kids, sometimes it's hard to stop them from crying, but Justin wasn't difficult. She had this one easy trick for him. Whenever she couldn't get him to stop crying, she would just start pretending to cry. He would immediately stop and try to comfort her. He's had the empathetic character since he was a kid. And remembering that brought something else to mind. I remember this one time I was forced to go along to visit some uncle's house. I'm sure you all have similar experiences. When you're a kid, you don't have a choice. Your parents just drag you along. I didn't really want to go, so I had an unnecessary temper tantrum and ended up getting into the car upset. Justin was there with me, and even though I was upset, he was brave enough to get my attention and started talking to me about video games. Remember that Metal Gear Solid demo you had that we would play over and over and over again? Somehow, by the end of the car ride, I was in a good mood. The thing is, I think we were less than maybe 13 years old, 10, 11, 12, something like that. And I know now, as an uncle and an adult, all the parents, you've used that trick on your kids. But at that young age, Justin wasn't trying to consciously soothe my feelings. It's just something he unconsciously does. He tries to make people around him feel better. He's always done that. And I really do admire that, Justin. Anyway, the gist of it is, Rose, you'll win every argument. Just start pretending to cry. Justin's a lover, he's not a fighter. So I don't want to get this too long, but you gave me the mic, so I got to put a little bit of sermon in here. Just be glad it's not my dad. We celebrate bachelor parties, and we kind of jokingly refer to them as this last hurrah, this last bit of freedom. But I think the reality, the both of you know, Justin and Rose, is that the marriage covenant is something better. It's a safe harbor that's almost impossible to find anywhere else. Y'all both have been raised in Christian families, you come from that background. So I know you both believe and you know those words, covenant and sacrament, point to the bestowal of Christ's grace on you. That's what happened today. Your covenant marriage foreshadows that communion between Christ and His church. If you can both keep that in mind in the years to come, your marriage will endure those times that when the feelings may be diminished or difficulties come up. Your communion will be deeper than just any kind of temporary attraction or infatuation. It's a deeper love that echoes the agape love of Christ. I recently read this book by Austrian psychiatrist Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning. He survived 3 years in a concentration camp, and he talks about his experiences, and one of the things that helped him was his relationship with his wife. This is what he said about love. Love is the only way to grasp another human being in the innermost core of his personality. No one can become fully aware of the very essence of another human being unless he loves him. By his love, he is enabled to see the essential traits and features in the beloved person. And even more, he sees that which is potential in him, which is not yet actualized, but yet ought to be actualized. Furthermore, by his love, the loving person enables the beloved person to actualize these potentialities by making him aware of what he can be and what he should become. He makes these potentialities come true. You both were redeemed by Christ, so in that same manner, build a marriage that brings forth the best fruits in each other. Forgive each other always. Or I mean, Rose, always forgive Justin. Because Lord knows Justin's gonna mess up. He's gonna forget anniversaries, leave the toilet seat up for the 100th time, and pay more attention to football than you. Of course, Rose, we know you'll never do anything wrong, because the women never do. Last thing I want to do is just give a little toast to Justin and Rose. Two things. Rose, I'm sure you've heard my dad's usual hello and farewell. So before it gets too old, I just want to say to you both, Justin, and I'm sure we can all be included in that as well, everyone here today. Justin, Rose, I love you. God bless you. We mean that sincerely, genuinely, from the bottom of our hearts. And the last thing I want to say, as every uncle mentioned, about Boy Scouts, Eagle Scouts. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please kindly stay in your seats. Dinner will be served. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please kindly stay in your seats. Dinner will be served. And at this time, please kindly pay attention to the screens for a special slideshow presentation. Thank you.
chain glowing, they ain't going, man, look where we came from. All your babies got my name on it. She want me to put my name on it. I got the mind 16 out of the best of the scene, but she like it when I sing on it. I keep on moving, you can't tell me. Yeah, did it all, take out my neck, take out my wrist, yeah. I swear I ain't never expected it to be like this. Now I'm getting rich, I swear every day we lit. Yeah, every day we lit, yeah, you can't tell me.
we have a special game. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Rolando and Shamir to the middle of the dance floor for a special game.
Appreciate it. What's going on, guys? I lost my voice, don't judge me. It's been a long weekend, but a good one. So anyways, go ahead.
Alright, so some of y'all might not know me, so let me introduce myself. My name is Shan Wild, Shan Bam Kabam, Shan Mason, Shan Bam, gosh darn, I forgot there was a priest there, my bad. Gotta keep it cool, I gotta keep it PG, my bad. Go ahead, Rolando.
And my name is Rolando, But anyways, so we have a little fun game to do today. It's for all the family and friends of the Bride and the Groom. Now, initially, they asked us to do a game. They didn't tell us what kind of game.
So, okay, first off, this is a setup. I can't run for political office after this. This is a setup. Go ahead.
If anyone gets offended by anything that happens, Shamir is staying at the Hilton Garden Inn, room 420, so go get him.
I got you, Shamir!
So anyways, so we have a few songs that we're going to read the lyrics from. Obviously, we do not speak the language of these songs, so that is the whole part of the game.
Not a lick.
We want to see who can guess what song it is based on the way that we basically destroy the lyrics.
We're going to butcher your language.
We're going to butcher the language, and we just want to say we're sorry in advance. And so we have about 7 different ones, and Shamir's going to go first. Good luck, Shamir. Bye.
Boy, you get your butt over here. Come on now.
Yes.
We'll do this together.
First one, you want me to do the first one? No, so there is no music, by the way. We are literally just reading the lyrics that were given to us. No phonetics, no nothing. We're screwed. Anyways, if you laugh at us, that's okay. Shamir's used to it. Anyways.
Alright, so we read this together?
Alright, so I'll tell you what, just because I kind of, I'm not going to lie, I read it a couple times to practice to make it look like I know what I'm doing. So the very first song, the words are Oru, Madura, Tinaki, Laria Yaleko, Kodamula Budiriju. Okay, Akila Yaramin, Ashakala Rupon, Valanayum, Stain Kandu, Yan Alar, Stain Kandu. What? Oh, we got it. Okay, we got it. All right, great. So we're going to need you to come up here and sing it. No?
Oh, y'all see it. All right.
All right, what's the name of the song? We're going to do this right.
Uri Madre Kinabin?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Absolutely, that's exactly what it is.
All right, round of applause for Jalou. Round of applause for Jalou. She got the first question right. She wins $100 that's going to be gifted by the owner of the place. All right, Shamir, you're next.
All right. Vanilla, Chenera, Kenam, Punamara, Kale, Nene, Pundia, Kale, Nene, Pundia. Who got it?
I see your hands over here. Get over here, man. Get over, go. All right. Now for number 3, we're gonna have a very, very sweet bridesmaid who's agreed to come up here and do this one. Whichever one you want. So, who's it gonna be?
We will come over here.
Come on.
You better get up. Come on, man. Yeah.
My name's Catherine. I'm one of Rose's PT school friends.
She's overstaying.
You got it. Let's do it.
Humanami Oro Raga Mega? Humanami Oro Raga. Someone know it?
Who got it? I'm right here.
Thank you.
good.
You've been nominated to come up here and do the next one. Yes, Natalie, right? Emily, just kidding. Lee, Emily, Emily, Emily.
Kylie, Mani Mani Mega Kapil, Oru Malar Nolan, Hukam Azkan Azkaki, Kylie.
Anybody? I got it.
You got a winner. She can go over there.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
Got it. She got it. She got it.
There we go. Good job.
All right. So, whatever was it?
Yeah, they go fine.
All right. So there's only 2 songs left. Any volunteers? I heard her name Haley.
Haley? Come on, Haley.
Come on,
Haley. Let's go.
Another part to the middle of the box, please. Let's go.
Yes.
I'm Haley. And some lemonade, Junie Pay, come on.
Come on now, come on. Some of y'all know. Who got it?
Come on.
On the same table.
Let's go. No pressure.
Who?
And the minute you pick it up, and the minute I do it for you.
Hey, hold on. So we got second person. You got it? Go ahead. Oh, you got it? You know it.
Ayiram kandumai kapirum nunneyan ennendum nupparannaran
Okay, you staring at it.
Any volunteers for number 6? Anyone? Anybody?
Oh, Alan, raise your hand. Can I volunteer? Come on up there.
Alvin? Oh. It's going to be good.
Hi, my name is Gloria and I'm Justin's co-worker. Entrademe, gemeticame, entampan cantalu poiri, entampan te grandikupi.
We got it. Go.
Last one.
How about we get
Who's the last victim? I'm here. Person.
Anybody. Ozzy. Get over here, Ozzy. He didn't fly all the way down. Keep going.
Who that?
Jamie? Does he know? I feel like it's his family.
That's true. It's supposed to be for the 90s. I'm sorry.
It's the 90s.
It's not 90s. Sorry.
It's only fun.
Okay, last one.
Ozzy, I can see you agree, man. Come shake your head, get over here. Get over here, come on. Come on.
Take it straight.
Ozzy, 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 Ozzy. Now you gotta come over here, boy. This man, himself, says he's come hang out with Justin on a special day.
Here you go. Here you go.
Let's go. Come on, Rosie. 7. No pressure. All of us are ready. 7. Is this made up? Don't laugh at me. It's made up, isn't it? Is it made up? It's made up a little bit. We gotta raise it. Hey, come on. Somebody got it. Get over here. Come up here. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna go over there. Let's go. Let's go. No pressure. Who raised their hand? Who did it? Hi, what's your name?
Anna.
Anna what?
Anna Mackie.
Nice to meet you. Hi. Ready to sing? Are you ready to sing? This is good?
Okay.
Oh, it's the young one.
Oh, shout out to Rose and Justin, by the way. We love you. Thank you for having supported us. Oh, shout out to your families. They're the sweetest. They made us feel so well this entire process. Thank you guys. All of you. Thank you.
They did a great job, ladies and gentlemen. Please give them a round of applause. They actually spoke Manila better than a lot of people here. So don't be looking at me, I know. Some of you guys don't even speak Manila. Disgrace. Did a good job. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special song by Shiny Wanagata. Ladies and gentlemen, please give her a big round of applause. Ahora vamos, un mundo. Berapa? Ano? Portal and udah. Whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, clap your hands, come on. Great job. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we have the cake cutting ceremony. So please help me welcome our newly wedded couple, Justin and Rose, to the cake for their cake cutting ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mr. Simon to the middle of the dance floor for a special father-daughter dance. Ladies and gentlemen, please give both of them a big warm round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. That was lovely. Next, Justin, please come to the middle of the dance floor. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Justin's mother, Lizzie, to the middle of the dance floor for a special mother-son dance. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Rose to the middle of the dance floor. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise as they do their first slow dance as husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise.
Always said I would know where to find love. Always thought I'd be ready and strong enough. Sometimes I just felt I could give up. But you came and you changed my whole world now. I'm somewhere I've never been before. Now I see what love means. It's so unbelievable.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Justin and Rose for a special workout dance. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause.
No, ladies and gentlemen, we can do better than that. We can't forget the reason why we're here. So one more time, on the count of three, make as much noise as possible for our beautiful newlyweds, Justin and Rose. On three, scream. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
All right, speech time. This is great. Awesome. Awesome. So, on behalf of me and my new bride, I would like to thank all of you all for coming here today. All of our guests, all of our friends, all of our family, everybody that's here to celebrate this special moment with us. We couldn't have had a better time without all of you here today. So thank you. Give a round of applause to yourself one time. And to all of our vendors, all of our videographers, our photographers, our live streamers, our DJ, our food, the venue, everything was great. Thank you so much. Make a round of applause for all of them one time. And now, I'll start with my family. To my family, all over here, thank you so much for making this weekend amazing for me. Thank you for being there. Thank you for everything that you've done for me. You know what you've done, and you know how much you mean to me. So thank you. To my brother and sister, I love you so much.
I love you too.
None of you know how much I was stressed about this whole wedding, and you know how much you came through for me. So thank you, Julie and Josh. Thank you to my best man, Jamie. Thank you to Jennifer. Thank you to all my cousins. There's so many to count. I'd be here forever if I was telling everybody thank you. So a round of applause to my family, please.
to my parents, I know I wasn't the easiest to raise. I know I didn't make life easy for you always, but I truly believe that I am the person I am today because of you, because of your teachings, because of everything you instilled in me. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to my now wife, Aradhana Rose. I truly believe when a boy becomes a man, he searches for his purpose in his life. You know, he looks and searches, and he's trying to find, why am I here? Why am I on this planet? And I can truly say that my purpose on this world is to be with you and to love you and to spend this life. I don't know what this crazy world has in store for me, but I can rest easy knowing that I can spend it with you. So, I love you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming over and blessing us with your presence. I want to thank all my family. All of them flew in the midst of the pandemic. My best friends, my ex-co-workers, my friends, Lea, Chichi, Amalu, everybody on that table. Thank you so much for coming. I want to especially mention Carol Chichi and Princey Chichi. Thank you so much. Thank you for making sure that my sari was baked on time, that we were on schedule. I also want to especially thank one person here, actually a couple, Bobby Andy and Matthew Uncle. If it was not for them, I wouldn't have been in the United States. So whatever I am today, it's because of them. So thank you so much. I want to thank my bridesmaids, the groomsmen, thank you. We have a special performance for all of you, but they put their heart and soul into it. So thank you so much. I also want to thank one very special person, Jamie George, my maid of honor. She is looking down upon us today. I know she's so happy that her Aradhana Chechi is finally married to her favorite Justin Jevin. I just get so emotional just talking about her. But I also want to thank my parents, my brother who made sure that everything was taken care of, his friends, Alwyn, Sean, Sian. Thank you. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for everyone else. Thank you to everyone else who's here for me today. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Liz. Where is Liz? Thank you, Liz. You're awesome. She just made sure that everything was flawless today. I love it. Thank you.
All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special dance performance by the Bridal Party. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Bridal Party. This. May I please have Rolando to the middle of the dance floor? Rolando, you are missing, so you need to come back. Rolando, please come back. We have a missing person. You can have substitute him. We need him here. Did he run away? I think he ran away. Rolando, please come. Rolando, please stop running away. Jason. All right, I need all the bridal party, please stand in the middle of the dance floor. Justin and Rose, please come to the middle. Justin and Rose. And I would like to invite all of the guests, please come forward to take a special selfie with the bride and groom. I need every single person that is sitting down in the middle of the dance floor. We are going to do a selfie. We are going to do a special family photo. So I need every single person that is sitting down.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the special request of the bride and the groom, Justin and Rose, to have a photo with all their friends, family, and loved ones in attendance. So we need everyone standing and on the dance floor with this great big group photo. It is the bride and groom's special wish to have a big group photo with all guests. So, if you love Justin, if you love Rose, we want to see you on the dance floor by the time I count down from 10, all right? We're going to give you 10 seconds to get on the dance floor. And if you're not on the dance floor, that means you came here to just eat and leave. And we know that's not true, right? So if you love Justin, if you love Rose, we want to see you on the dance floor. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We still got more people. We got more people coming in. 5, 4. And we need everyone to get in close. We need everyone to get in close. If you got a table behind you, you're not in the photo. So once again, 5, 4. Put those hands up in the air. 3. Put those hands up in the air. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. 2. 1, ladies and gentlemen. On the count of 3, scream for Justin and Rose. On 3, scream. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. this one. I want to hear y'all sing it and jump. Ready? apareció.